This is the step you need to use in order to get to the medical ID information that this patient may have put into their health app on their iPhone, and you have access to their Apple Watch in order to get access to that information. They don't need to be logged in. You don't need their password. Actually, they don't even need to have the watch on their arm. You can see I had this on a pedestal, but this is the steps you need to use. So on the bottom of the watch on the right-hand side, there's a button. If I squeeze that button, I need to hold the left to squeeze it. If I squeeze and hold, don't let go, squeeze and hold, it brings up this screen, and on it is medical ID and emergency call. If I drag the icon that's on the left side of medical ID, just drag that to the right, it'll bring up medical ID. I'll be able to see the patient's name or the individual's name. And below that, if they have entered in any health information of any kind, and there's a lot of different fields of health information that they could enter, you would be able to see all of that health information. Furthermore, below, and by the way, I don't have that on my watch or in my health app, but furthermore, below that is emergency contacts. So you'll be able to see all of the emergency contacts that this patient or individual has put into their health app on their iPhone, which is accessible from their Apple Watch. There are two ways on iPhone to access the medical ID information. I'm going to show you how to get to it using both of these tactics. Now, I've had to cover the camera so that it won't do Face ID and figure out who I am. But one way to do it is, whether the screen's on or not on, is to hold the upper volume button and the power button to squeeze those both in, hold them for a few moments, and then let go, and up comes the medical ID information, which you can go into as I showed you on the iWatch. The other way of doing it is to wake the phone up, swipe up, don't log in, don't let it do Face ID, and right there it is, emergency. Click on the emergency button and then click medical ID and bring up all of the medical ID information that user has put in their iPhone. If they put medical information, that'll show up here. If they put emergency contacts, that will show up here. Those are the two different tactics to be able to get to the medical ID information on an iPhone. Hold the upper volume and the power button, or swipe up, get to the login screen, and when you're on the login screen, again, click emergency, click medical ID. I'm Teddy with Techno for Seniors. My intent is to help EMS professionals be able to get to the information that iPhone and iWatch users have put in their health app regarding their medical information and their medical emergency contacts.